Alright, so in the recent version 2.1 story, we have the ability to use Aventurine, which is very interesting right here. So, I didn't know we were going to be able to use them, so I have him on this setup, which is a fine setup, right? We have Ron-based support, we have him as a sustain character, we have these guys. We can take a quick look at what this guy's able to look like here. We should see his abilities. So, this guy, as you can see, he is a shield character. He is able to provide shields to everyone. So he's probably going to be the best shield character in the game. His basic attack deals minor imaginary damage to a single target enemy. Okay. Right here, his defense provides a shield to all allies with the fortified wager shield, whose shield effect is stackable. So with the skill, you're able to stack up the shield effect with the fortified wager skill here. Doesn't give us the specific percentages or everything like that, of course, like we would see from here, right? Specifically because he's still early on. So, the Roulette Shark, he gains a random amount of blind bet points, okay, on his ultimate, inflicts unnerved on a single enemy, which deals imaginary damage. When an ally hits an unnerved enemy, the crit damage they deal increases. Okay, so whatever crit damage they would deal would actually increase on any ally that is hit with the unnerved buff right there. And again, so you can target a single enemy and hit that. Okay, interesting. For the talent right here, for every single ally with fortified wager, their effect res increases, which again, fortified wager you're getting here with the skill ability. So they get extra effect res, and then when they get attacked, Aventurine does accumulate blind bet. When Aventurine has fortified wager as well, he can resist crowd control debuffs, which is cool. Then, yeah, so like he's not gonna get like any of the crowd control debuffs. He won't be afflicted by that, which I think is very useful, especially for a sustained character. Not being afflicted by those is very cool. Upon reaching 7 points of blind bet, Aventurine would consume 7 points to launch a follow-up attack that deals minor imaginary damage to random single target enemies, bouncing a total of 7 times. Okay, so basically, based on the details, we don't know how hard it's going to hit just yet, but this is cool. So again, he's like kind of like a counter unit. Like I'm thinking of like, you know, the more your allies would get hit, then he'll do a follow-up attack, counter attack, which is really interesting. And he's supporting them, and he doesn't like get affected by crowd control debuffs. So this sounds really nice, and he makes the crit damage hit harder. Whoever, like, so basically you can hit a character with the ult, and then your DPS after you could hit them, and they'll do extra crit damage. So then with the technique that you could use before battle, which I did use, he grants 1 out of the 3 defense boost effects with different buff values. After entering the next battle, increases all allies defense by the corresponding value. Okay, interesting there. So that's all we kind of know here. So now we do have the fortified wager. So right now it is, we have a shield that absorbs damage, increases effect res by 50%. Enemy attacks will not reduce the shielded character's HP while the shield is up. After the characters receive damage, Aventurine receives 2 points of blind bet. Okay. And then after an ally with fortified wager uses a follow-up attack, Aventurine does also gain 1 blind bet. So follow-up attacks would be useful here. Unfortunately, I don't have Ratio on the team, but Ratio would be a character where you could use that with. Maybe we'll try to get Ratio on the team here, but okay. Aventurine, it seems like he doesn't really have the best stats here, so we'll just do this for now. We'll make sure we activate Blade's little thing, but you see right there we have this shield that is up right now. We'll go ahead and just target you. We have Aventurine here, so we could go here with defense, and then he could provide the shield. How much does this go up by? Let's see. So again, this guy's a shield character. That looks pretty cool, and look how high the shield is right here. That's looking pretty good. So with total, you could like, okay, this looks pretty nice on all these characters specifically. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll just stack with Blade. I'm assuming Blade is going to be able to finish these guys off here. And again, even though Blade has the shield effect here, we'll just do normals here. Like, with Blade lowering his HP, like, it's not going to really affect anything with the shield, so that's awesome. And then he has this right here, I guess, but we'll do his normal attack. So this is just, yeah, just imprisonment right there. Okay. We're in battle 2 right now. I mean, if I wanted, I could finish it off right here. But again, I want to see us get attacked so we can see what the follow-up attack looks like. So there it is, the follow-up attack right there. And that's what the follow-up attack looks like. Okay, interesting, interesting. That's pretty cool, actually. And then again, we could do this again, get the extra buffs. And then now we could use the ultimate attack. So again, with every attack we're receiving right here, we're getting the extra fortified wagers. No, the blind bets, my apologies. And that does make that go up. So we'll use the ultimate, I guess, next round. Yeah, we'll just wait to use the ultimate next rounds. But okay, this is really cool. I wonder if I could switch the team up here. I could switch the team up. So let me switch the team up real quick. We'll get a follow-up attack character in here. And after that, we'll go fight this guy right here. Alright, we're going to hop in with this team. I wonder, do we see anything else about Aventurine that we can see here? No, we can't. So just only the stuff that we see in the story, specifically, but that's fine. Again, we can go ahead and use this. We'll put Ratio's little ability there. And then, I guess we'll just hop in. Let's go. Yeah, again, this is really cool so far. So we could go ahead and we'll just buff Ratio. We'll let him get all this. We'll go ahead and attack this guy right here with the ultimate. So we got 5 points right here. So again, we'll go ahead and do this. And then he's debuffed as well. So it seems like the ultimate, yeah, the ultimate does provide a debuff then, huh? Let me take a look at the ultimate description real quick, just to be completely sure. It deals unnerved, yeah. So I guess unnerved does count as a debuff. I guess that's what that might be. I'm not 100% sure. But with that, we see Ratio's also able to get the extra percentage chance to his follow-up attack. So we'll attack right here. And then there's the follow-up attack right there. And you saw the follow-up attack also did give him an extra points of the blind bet as well. So that's really awesome. And then there's another attack. We're at 7 and 7. And yep, that looks pretty good. So this is good so far. I'm liking what I'm seeing. We'll get an extra shield buff right there. We can go ahead and just use this. I like how Aventurine's seeming so far. And we get 7 points. So there we go. This is good. I like this right now. We'll go ahead and let Ratio just attack you, I guess. Bam. Okay, this guy has a shield right now, but we'll just buff Ratio, I guess, for now. It should be okay. And then we're going to be able to get another follow-up. I don't know, dude. It feels like, I mean, I guess we're against a lot of enemies, but I feel like, you know, if we're thinking about pure fiction, it's going to be very common to be able to get the follow-up attack actions, right? Am I wrong? And the shield is looking really nice so far. Okay, okay. Again, I am liking what I'm seeing right now. He looks really cool as well. I'm not sure if there's going to be any other fights up here. This might be it. I did not mean to use that either, by the way. Yeah, here's another fight. So we'll hop in with Aventurine. So this is his normal attack. Again, it's a ranged normal attack right there. Very interesting. Okay, okay. And we see this guy too. So, all right, we'll just buff with you as well. We'll make sure Ratio gets a buff right there. We'll just take care of this guy. See, I guess one thing is that if we do afflict them with that ability, where it's like, you know, they're imaginary broken, it's going to be a thing where we're not really going to, like, be able to get more attacks in, right? Which is, I guess, one interesting thing if you're running them with Ratio, but... Oh, you know, enemies with AoEs, yeah, they would actually activate that multiple times, would they, huh? That's really interesting. So we'll bring Ratio up right now. We'll let Ratio take care of this guy. We should be able to finish him off right here. We don't. But, yeah, the follow-up attack activated that anyway, so... This is cool. This is cool. And we're not even worried about this guy at all. Okay. And this entire time we were shielded. I mean, I get... This is like a... This is a story mode boss, so I'm not like, oh my goodness, this guy's so tanky. Or, like, we can't really see the full extent of what his shield's gonna look like, but, I don't know, man. This guy seems pretty fun to me. And especially considering that is a debuff on the ultimate, that could help a character like Acheron, right? Like, Acheron probably would get a huge benefit from that because it can aggro on this character that wants debuffs on her, like, you know, she wants to inflict debuffs on the enemy as well. Ratio would like to inflict debuffs. He gets buffs from follow-up attacks like Ratio, Topaz, right? A lot of interesting things there. So we'll see. But I can see like a follow-up attack team really working interestingly well. But that's Aventurine. Let me know what you guys think about how it looks like just so far early on. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.